So threats to sustainable development. So the first and the foremost threat, obviously it is very much resource depletion. Resource depletion. Resource depletion. Okay, how is this resource depletion taking place? Now, there is a set of scholars who say that depletion in renewable sources doesn't happen, and there is also a thing called non-renewable sources. See, non-renewable sources like thing doesn't exist to me. Everything in the world is renewable, but their pace of renewing is so slow that maybe our future 5 generation will see renewed form of those resources. So for us, they are non-renewable. Okay, so their pace of renewing or replenishment is very, very, very slow. Get the point? So resource depletion may, if this source is depleted, it is a solvable problem. It will get renewed very soon. But this is a major problem. Renewable sources, non-renewable sources, whose pace of replenishment is extremely slow, may take thousands of years to be replenished. Therefore, this is the bigger problem rather than depletion of renewable sources. Okay, then also second one, environmental degradation. Environmental degradation. Environmental degradation. Okay, in environmental degradation, the biggest thing which is at loss is soil. Soil is facing almost every sort of impact. Okay, first of all, improper waste disposal. We dispose waste in open, which degrades the soil fertility. Okay, then also erosion. Okay, then improper nutrient, or simply will I write nutrient imbalance. Okay, which we are also responsible. Nature is also responsible. How are we responsible? We not only waste disposal, we basically treat the soil with certain chemicals. Okay, so at one point of time when we give fertilizers, the nutrient content goes up. Another time when we don't give fertilizer, nutrient content go down. Moreover, the quality of nutrient, once we give nitrogen based fertilizer, and the other time we shift it to natural organic manure. Okay, so it becomes very imbalanced. Plus, how nature is responsible, either excessive rainfall, flooding and leaching and draining out of all the nutrients, or sometimes drought over a period and drying of all the nutrients. Clear? So this is basically environmental degradation. First of all, degradation of soil. Okay, then also degradation of air through pollution. Okay, degradation of air through pollution. Okay, through industrial effluents like SO2, NO2, PM particulate matter 2.5. Okay, PM particulate matter 10, PM 2.5, PM 10. Okay, CO, carbon monoxide, CO2, etc. All those things, industrial vehicular emissions, everything which is responsible for air pollution. Okay, then also we have also deforestation. Forests are called as the lungs of the earth. Okay, and if the lungs are consistently smoking industrial smoke, the lungs will get damaged. Clear that? Okay, so deforestation is one of the more important problems which causes environmental degradation. Okay, then loss of biodiversity. Loss of biodiversity. Another threat to the sustainable development. Loss of biodiversity. Okay, how loss of biodiversity takes place? First of all the plant and animal species are getting extinct. Extinction. Okay, their extinction. flora and fauna extinction. Okay, why? Because of their overuse, because of their extra over exploitation. Okay, and some because of our unsustainable practices. When was the last time when you saw a sparrow? When was the last time when you saw a honeybee? I'm sure you are not from that generation which have never saw a sparrow or honeybee. Have you ever seen them? Yes. But when was the last time you saw them? It has been long time, okay, because sparrows are almost extinct. Honeybees are, sometimes you see them when you go to the outer areas where you don't have mobile telecommunication signal system, okay, because we have damaged them by all these unsustainable developmental practices. Clear that? But they were the need of the hour, we couldn't help it out. Clear? In the same way, so many species are getting extinct. Where are the dinosaurs? Why the tiger population is reducing? Okay, why lot of where is olive redleaf turtle, why it is in danger? Okay, where are so many other species of our ecosystem? They are basically all lost to the threats of which humans have posed them. Destruction of habitat, okay, warming of their climatic conditions, change in the climatic condition in which they used to live. Okay, lot of things you will read in ecology and environment, how various species have went extinct. Clear that? Okay, flora and fauna. Apart from that, what are the other things? Disturbance in the ecological balance. Disturbance in the ecological balance. Disturbance in ecological balance. The way nature has balanced itself, we have disturbed that balance. Okay, so for that matter, when the food for sparrow was lost, sparrow was also lost. Okay, maybe in the near times, the animals dependent on the sparrow, exclusively dependent on sparrow for their diet, will also be lost. Okay, vultures are also reducing in numbers. Okay, so same thing is happening to at various ecological levels. Organisms are being lost due to disturbance in this ecological balance. Okay, then also reduction in the natural resources. Reduction in natural resources. Reduction in natural resources, natural habitats. Reduction in natural resources, natural habitats, and species count. Species count. Okay. This is another threat, loss of biodiversity, another threat to sustainable development. Okay, then another threat to sustainable development is unsustainable development strategy. Okay, globally, majority countries are currently developing in an unsustainable fashion. If they have to build a bridge, they'll build a bridge. They'll never think of its ecological impacts and consequences. Okay, so that's why we have some mechanisms like environment impact assessment mechanism, but they are not properly implemented. Okay, then another threat to sustainable development. These are some of the major threats to sustainable development. Major threats to sustainable development. Okay, so overuse of resources. Overuse of resources and wastage. Another major threat is overuse. Overuse of resources. Resources and wastage. Lot of wastage. Okay, overuse of resources and wastage. Clear? Overuse of resources and wastage. Clear? Now, what are the solutions? What are the various, measures which are to be taken in order to bring in sustainable development? Okay, ecology and environment wale teacher and geography wale teacher will give you the geographical, ways. I'll just mention them. Afforestation is one such way. Okay, which geography teacher will say that India 24% is under environmental, under the environmental. Dude, what are you doing? Who? You can't see the board. Very genuine problem. Very genuine problem. That's what I said. So tomorrow onwards you sit on this side. ठीक है? अभी भी I'm seeing एक chair वहाँ खाली है, एक आध चेयर वहां पे भी खाली है, पीछे कहीं पे रो में इज देयर एनी चेयर, या एक लास्ट रो में भी चेयर खाली है ना, हाँ ठीक है, गिव हिम बैक, ठीक है, हाँ, अदरवाइज दे हैव टोल्ड मी दैट यू आल्सो गेट वीडियो बैकअप क्लासेस, है ना, तो वहां से भी आप देख सकते हो। एनीवेज योर्स वाज अ जेन्युइन प्रॉब्लम, है ना, ठीक है, बच गए आप। As a IAS trainer, IAS aspirant trainer, as a teacher, I feel I am very calm person, okay, but sometimes the horrible bureaucrat inside me rises, okay, so that makes the problem, okay, okay, so where did I stop? Yeah, afforestation, ecology and environment geography wala teacher can tell you our target is to bring the 33% of our area under forest cover. Actually we have only 24, ranging from 23 to 24% which is under forest cover. What types of forests do we have, which forest we are losing, to what threats we are losing, all geography class. Get the point? Point number 1. Okay, point number 2, conservation of biodiversity, project tiger, bringing in tiger America, Africa say in India, introducing them in various tiger reserve, and he, instead of living alone, eating the Indian species of the tigers and making a room for himself only. Get the point? So ये सारे ecology, I will tell you the economic sides of what are the economic, क्योंकि whenever you will get a question on sustainable development, geographical measures related to geography, measures related to ecology and environment, economic measures में you will mention mine, and they will be very benefiting when you make headings like this in an answer that becomes more beautiful. What are the cultural measures? In cultural measures, say for example, one measure is universal, all questions, remedy for all questions. Okay, one cultural measure is schooling of the masses. Schooling means not sending to the school, teaching the masses that things are to be done in the public awareness campaigns. These are universal remedial measures. They must be written in the answer. Okay, unless what are the measures to reduce corruption? Public awareness is there also. What are the measures of promoting growing corruption? Public awareness. This shall not be the answer. Just according to the question, answer should be given. Okay, so you may mention